Eleanor's heart had always been her softest feature. When her son, Mark, now 32, stood in her kitchen with blueprints for a gourmet food truck, his eyes alight with a passion she hadn't seen in years, she wanted to believe. He'd made mistakes before, maxed out credit cards, a leased apartment he'd abandoned, but this, he swore, was different. This was his future. "The bank just needs a cosigner, Mom," he said, his voice brimming with hope. "It's a formality. I've got the business plan. I just need your signature." That night, Eleanor opened her well-worn Bible. Her finger traced the words of Proverbs 22:26-27. "Do not be one who shakes hands in pledge or puts up security for debts. If you lack the means to pay, your very bed will be snatched from under you." A chill ran through her. Yet, turning the page, she also read Proverbs 31, praising the virtuous woman who provides for her household. Wasn't she providing? Wasn't this helping her child? She pushed the warning aside, cloaking her anxiety in a mantle of maternal faith. She signed. For 6 months, Mark's enthusiasm was contagious. Then, the texts grew shorter. The grand opening was perpetually next month. Excuses replaced updates. The inevitable call came not from Mark, but from the bank. He'd missed 4 payments. The entire loan, $45,000, was now due. As the cosigner, Eleanor was legally obligated. Her retirement savings, meticulously built over 40 years of nursing, evaporated like mist to satisfy the debt. The financial loss was staggering, but the emotional wreckage was worse. Confronting Mark unleashed a storm of deflection and anger, fracturing their family. Her enabling, dressed in the guise of help, had not saved him. It had ensnared them both. In her despair, Eleanor found solace in the parable of the prodigal son. But her perspective had changed. She wasn't the father welcoming home the repentant son. She was the father who had foolishly given the inheritance before the son had learned responsibility, funding the journey into a distant country of folly. True love, she realized, sometimes means saying no, setting boundaries, and allowing someone to face the consequences of their actions, just as the Bible repeatedly warns. She had learned the devastating difference between offering a hand up and becoming a crutch for another's irresponsibility. A lesson paid for with her future. All right, if something in that story hit home, or made you think a little deeper, do me a favor and hit that like button, not just for the algorithm, but because it helps get the message out to someone else who might need it. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that now. We're building a place where stories meet truth, and faith meets real life. Thanks for watching, thanks for supporting the channel, and thanks for being part of this journey. This is Watchman's Wisdom. Stay alert, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next story.